Hey everyone, this is Pastor Chad. Welcome to the Weekly. Today I want to share with you a passage out of the Psalms that radically changed the way I view the word obedience. Now, when I was growing up, that word obedience might as well have been like a four-letter curse word. I mean, it was just a horrible word to hear growing up. Because growing up, especially with my parents, I loved to set stuff on fire. Like I was always playing with lighters and always stealing matches. My mom and dad were constantly coming after me. Chad, quit playing with lighters. Chad, quit playing with fire. And it always felt like they were trying to keep me from having fun. Now, I learned later on that they really actually loved me and they just didn't want me to set myself on fire. But I think sometimes we do the same thing with God. We'll see that He's got different commands, different things that He's laid out, and it kind of feels like He's trying to keep us from having fun. So I know for a lot of us, obedience is difficult. Obedience is something that we really struggle with. And today I want to share with you a verse in Psalm chapter 16, verse 11. And like I said, this verse just changed the way I see obedience. David says this, "You make known to me the path of life. In your presence there's fullness of joy. At your right hand are pleasures forevermore." And here's what I love about this verse. David says, "You, God, you make known to me the path of life." In the Proverbs, Solomon says that there's a way that seems right to man, but in the end it leads to death. And David here is saying God knows. He knows the pathway to life. And He's communicated that pathway to us through the Scriptures. So here's the truth that I learned from this passage. The more we surrender to this book, the more that we submit to what the Scriptures have to say, the more joy that we find. It's kind of simple, it's kind of profound, but here's the powerful truth that I've learned. Obedience is not the roadblock to joy. Obedience is rather the pathway, it's the avenue that we find joy on. Now I'm going to be honest with you, sometimes that means we'll have to resist short-term, immediate gratification. But God's calling us to something deeper. He's calling us to long, lasting, rich joy. And that means doing life His way, following how the Scriptures have called us to live. So I want to challenge you to lovingly and joyfully submit to the Scriptures, knowing full well that it will lead to lasting joy.